show you how to shine bright.
She-Rag got me.
It's week 12 of the National Football League, and we've got the GOAT, Tom Brady. He had a solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the 49ers and the Giants, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
We're about 40 minutes south of Cal State as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, it's week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games. On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, even with all the games we have broadcast together over the years, partner, seems like every time we see something new and kind of get that feeling we might get something unique here in this one as well.
No 2 games ever really the same, are they, Brandon? Because there's always a couple of little details, standout performances, big plays that help set each game apart. That makes every one of them entertaining to be a part of.
Playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
And it'll be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterback shake-off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
And you're trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. Right out of the gates, here's Smith. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. The Smith throw taken in by Edwards. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop it right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll run it again with Barkley. Gets around him. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up first and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that down the end zone real soon.
Now a throw in the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
On second down, here's Barkley, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this going down territory? Might he go for it?
Barkley again, and he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Decision time, opening drive here. What would you do?
There is no decision for me. I'm the visitor. I'm on the road. I've moved the ball downfield. I've got momentum. I'm going for it right here. Look at that play sheet. Pick out your best play.
And even if you don't get it, then your defense is going to have a really good situation on the other side.
Exactly. In fact, I'm not even telling my defense to get ready. I'm telling them to get ready to celebrate because we're going to score.
So, Charles, they wanted 7 on that opening drive. They didn't want to settle for a field goal.
Felt like a tone setter. You know, that's what they were looking for, because a lot of teams, they'll march it downfield, and when they kick the field goal, it almost feels disappointing, doesn't it? You have a nice drive. I think this team decided, guess what, no matter what, we're going for the 6, trying to put those points on the board and settle back on their heels.
But unfortunately, that mentality didn't. Now former 6th-round pick, it's Elijah Mitchell. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, it's Brady. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Azeez Ojulari in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Good open field tackling there. 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Good start in field position for the New York Giants here as they come out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Smith's throw brought in by Bellinger. The numbers for him from a week ago. 9 catches, 132 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Up the middle with Barkley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Smith. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. 13 yards, the tally on the return there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on third. To throw is Brady. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
To play for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after one. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Brady.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it, and the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. After the interception, here's Smith.
Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. I'm just impressed he held on to that football. You're coming across the middle on the crossing route like that, absorb that contact.
All we talk about in today's football is trying to get the football away from the offensive player.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try to get a big play right away and take control of that. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Throwing on 1st down, it's Brady.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The Niners at 6-4 now on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Brady. And he will find his man Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
On 2nd and goal. Here's the option.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. Touchdown 49ers. His 3rd touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays.
And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25.
And New York set to take the field.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drop that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how valid you are with that call, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, giving 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether some guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Davis Price will try to pick it up.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Oh, look at this play call. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith.
Over the middle, caught by Bellinger.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Here's Smith. That's into the hands of Edwards. Touchdown, Giants!
Bryan Edwards.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Giants have taken the lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards for number 11.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. To throw again on second down. Brady drops this underneath. It's Mitchell. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Brady to throw again. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Brady to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
Saquon Barkley on the carry. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 14.
So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where you see the final score there. Ramondre Stevenson, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. From there, we move to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City to see what's going on with the Chiefs. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Raiders. Patrick Mahomes, strong in the victory as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting New Orleans Saints. 31-28, the final score. With that, let's get a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Giants. And even though they
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game, we skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Mecole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
It returns it right back to Samuel. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Brady. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Brady going to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line. Brady. This one caught by Kittle. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. First down, here's Mitchell. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. On second down, here's Mitchell. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change their mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Now Gino on first down. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now Smith. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up the first down.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a second and short.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards again. A bad false start penalty there. Now second and 6. Smith throwing again. Dancing to his left. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Smith. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Niners set to take over on offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The Cardinals are playing defensive back. I don't know if they're physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On second down, here's the option.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
To throw, it's Brady.
Open man is Ayuk, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 43. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now Brady. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Completes it to Samuel. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Brady. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now here in Santa Clara. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. They run over center with Mitchell. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Brady now to throw. And that is incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Sly able to put this one through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ballgame, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The New York set to take the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Smith on 1st down. He finds Robinson. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. This pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That number man that time, they end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, Parker?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
This is fielded at the 27.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38.
He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards that time.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Throwing now is Brady. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw pulled in by Kittle. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Brady.
The right side going to be caught by Hardman.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Shotgun now for Brady. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Giants are right back in this football game. So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. 1st and goal, and they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team because you still got at least 2, maybe 3 downs in your pocket. So if it's not there on 1st down, there was no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turn the ball over.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. To throw is Smith.
Catch made by Slayton.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
That's into the hands of Edwards. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Again, it's Barkley. Shifts free at the 15. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Clock rolling here under 90 seconds to go. Eluding the pressure running. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now it's Smith.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Gano's kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this?
Pass
It's usually not by himself.
Defense.
It usually opens it up for other people in big games as well.
So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe the defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Back to throw, Brady. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. To throw is Brady. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call.
After review of the play, ruling on the field
So the folks in New
stands.
York is going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Davis Price on 1st and 10.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Second down, and again it's Davis Price.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down.
On third down, here's Mitchell.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. And his kick here is good. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won.
The Charles will retreated to an excellent game today, capped off by that.
Yeah, my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share